USC. Here are Jordan Moore and John Jackson.
And Jordan Moore and John Jackson are back with a pair of Utah natives. It's the freshman linebackers Porter Gustin and Osa Masina. And good week to have you boys on. Did you guys grow up as Utah fans? What's your relationship to the Utes? And you get up a little bit more knowing that your hometown team is coming into the Coliseum?
I was a Utah fan growing up. I went to all the games with my family. I got a brother who plays linebacker there right now. So, yeah, I grew up a Utah fan.
I actually grew up in Idaho until my junior year, so I wasn't really too much of a fan until I got there. I went to a few games. I liked them, but it wasn't the same situation as
Who was
Osa.
your team growing up in Idaho?
Boise State.
Okay, that's a good team.
Okay, so Osa, with your brother on the Utah, how much trash talking has it started yet? Or are we gonna wait till? Are we gonna wait till Thursday? Or are we already starting right now?
Before the season, it was starting. Before the season, it was starting. But all seriousness, it's gonna be a fun game. You know, got the whole family coming out. Got the whole Masina clan. Got the Pots.
How many tickets you have to have for the family this weekend?
We were looking like 10 deep. You know.
What are they wearing though?
Oh, my mom's got the custom-made shirt.
Okay, everyone got custom-made now, the full split.
Utah USC shirt.
So you guys, we were talking to Clay about this. It's amazing. There's just a group of you that are all playing, right from jump on the defensive side of the ball. How is it, how has the adjustment sort of matched your expectations, and how has it surprised you at all?
The game, I think, is starting to come to all of us a little bit more. We're getting used to the defense, kind of getting settled in. So our chemistry is great. I think it's going to continue to just get better and better throughout the years. So I feel like we're playing pretty good right now. We all have things we need to work on, but I mean, it's going well.
How about for you, Osa? What's been the biggest adjustment in terms of college football versus high school? You could do it wherever you wanted to do. College football, what's the biggest adjustment for you?
Just this, along the same lines as what Porter said. It's just getting to know how the things work, how the system works, getting in the flow, getting the rhythm of things. And really, once you catch that rhythm, there's no going backwards. It's all going forward. And I think that's what the direction, we're headed in. Like Porter said, we're building great chemistry right now, and, things are looking good.
Is there a bond with all these true freshmen? The fact that you do get to go through it a little bit together, you got Iman and Marvell behind you, you got Noah and Rasheem in front of you. I mean, and Cam Smith right there, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the class of 15 is really representing out there.
Yeah, we all living together. We just went through the process all at the same time, so we've got to know each other a lot and build those relationships. So
yeah, we definitely have chemistry.
Yeah.
We definitely have chemistry. Even some of the freshmen that aren't playing, even the red shirts, we're all buddies, we're all best friends, we're all homies. So
yeah, and Porter, you had the Trojan Nation on edge for a while during the recruiting process. When you were considering Ohio State and Urban Meyer, how close were you to going to Ohio State versus SC?
It came right down to that last day. Later. The night of, actually, I was talking to my parents, I was talking to my coaches, and I just went downstairs and I lay down for a little bit, and I got that gut feeling, just said, SC, go to SC. So right. I called coach that night about 3 a.m., and he was happy.
I can imagine.
And so what was the biggest draw for you coming to USC?
I don't know. I always wanted to go out of state one, so that was a big disappointment to my brother. But I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to win a championship, and once I saw all the guys really coming together, like our freshman guys really coming together, and all talking about SC this, SC that, and then it just happened. We all kind of went there.
Oh, so you did a great job last week's game. It seemed like in terms of understanding the reads of what Notre Dame was trying to do, and then shooting the gaps and making a couple tackles for loss, a couple big plays in that game. How has that been the learning of the defense? How difficult has that been, or has it been difficult in terms of learning the defense, understanding what to do? Because it looks like you're playing with the natural instincts.
And I got to give that credit to my coach Sermon, my linebacker coach. He tells us exactly what to do, exactly how to play it, and it really is just study of the game. You got to know what you're doing before it happens. And he really just tells us, fly around out there, have fun, rely on your natural instinct and what we teach you. And, that's kind of what I do, and that's what I think what Porter does and all of us do. And, it lets us go out there and play to full our capabilities and stuff.
Porter, I know it's football season. This school's got a pretty good baseball tradition, too. They say you can bring the heat on the mound. I mean, is that something that you're considering, too, stepping up on the mound and putting on the cardinal and gold, the different interlock, a little wider? JJ was a two-sport guy, too, football and baseball. It could be done.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't thought about it too much. I've been trying to really just focus on football right now. I do love baseball. I love pitching, but I feel like my arm is Took in a bit of a beating from pitching all those years. I'm just starting to get over it. So, I mean, maybe my arm starts feeling better, my shoulder and elbow start coming together. I mean, that's something I can look at for sure.
Yeah. What kind of pitcher were you in high school and growing up?
What
Obviously a power pitcher.
Expect him to say finesse?
Yeah, exactly. Did you ever throw a curveball ever?
Yeah, I mostly stuck to the fastball. Sometimes I struggle with accuracy a little bit. I was always doing track at the same time, throwing the javelin. So, like my form, I always had things to work on. But yeah, I mostly stuck to the fastball. There's some guys I couldn't get it past, so I switch it up a little. But
OC, it stands out to me. I'm wondering, how far you go back. Everyone, they put you in that 58, and everyone says, oh, it's the next Ray. But I see, and I think more Lofa Tatupu. I don't know if you go far that back in USC history, but who are the guys that you grew up and you're sort of linebacker role models?
Just definitely all the guys who have come through with 58. Definitely, because that's my number I'm representing. And so every time I put that jersey on, it's just kind of a symbolism to me. Go your hardest, go full out, and not only try to be like them, but be yourself. Try to be something new. Try to be Masina, I guess.
It's Porter in practice. During the summer, you were unblockable in terms of coming around the edge. How many different, or how much have you learned pass rush technique-wise, this season in terms of the differences from high school to where you are now?
It's completely different. In high school, I was mostly in the middle, actually. So moving to the outside, I haven't really pass rushed very much until a little bit my senior year. So it's totally new for me. I've learned a lot from Scott Felix. He's taught me a lot of things, a lot on the edge, because he's played on the edge and I've been in the middle. So he's kind of shown me the different techniques to use and everything different. So he's helped a lot with that. But yeah, it's completely different. So I feel like every week I'm learning more things. So hopefully that outside the edge will get a lot more comfortable for me.
Well, it's fun to watch you guys now. It's going to be really fun to watch you guys grow over your time at USC, playing right away. True freshmen, Masina and Porter Gustin. Everyone get ready for your next big game. There's one coming up this Saturday. Let Ralph's help make game time a little easier. Place your order today for ready-made party platters at your neighborhood Ralph's Deli or at ralphs.com/order online. We're going to talk some soccer when we come back. The women of Troy are playing great, moving up the Pac-12 standings. Going to be Jamie Fink and Sammy Jo Prudhomme next on Trojans Live.
Mayhem is everywhere.